Think of what it means to be a rather provocative film nowadays, and the criteria is definitely different from what it was back in the early 2000s. Back then, there was a much lower threshold for things like that, and certain films weren't afraid to go and explore that if they felt the urge. And one franchise that was never afraid to go and feel the urge was the American Pie series, which was so popular it had a long run and a mini reboot, if you will. But what happened to the cast of the original film that made everything so popular? Allow us to show you American Pie's 1999 cast then and now. Number 6. Jason Biggs. Thanks to his breakout role as Jim Levinstein, Biggs will forever be tied to apple pies. The one used in that infamous scene was from Costco, in case you were wondering. Just 21 when the film came out, Biggs went on to land starring roles in films such as Loser and Saving Silverman, along with the 3 Pie sequels. He had a mini reunion of sorts with American Pie co-star Natasha Lyonne, as he was a cast member on Orange is the New Black, appearing in 22 episodes of the hit Netflix series. Biggs is now the host of E's new game show, Cash at Your Door, that recently debuted on the channel. Biggs and actress-comedian Jenny Mollen married in 2008 after they met on the set of the movie My Best Friend's Girl, going on to welcome a son named Sid Biggs in February of 2014, and another boy, Laszlo Biggs, in October of 2017. In 2018, Biggs reunited with his on-screen dad, Eugene Levy, to introduce him to his 2 kids, writing on Instagram, "He had to bring in the big guns to make his second child laugh. No pies were harmed." Over the years, Biggs and Mollen became known so well for their live tweets that she ended up co-hosting the Bachelor in Paradise After Show with Chris Harrison in 2015, and the couple was asked to judge a group date during Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelorette. During an interview with Cinema Blend, Biggs reflected on the American Pie franchise's longevity, saying, "We'll be in X country and people will say, 'I'm the Stifler in my group,' or 'I relate.' I meet these adults who are like, 'That was my movie growing up,' and you're like, 'The fuck? How old am I?' Old. Very old." Number 5. Jennifer Coolidge. Coolidge had quite the run in the late 90s and early aughts, thanks to the American Pie films and her turn as Reese Witherspoon's sidekick in Legally Blonde. While she had supporting roles in both, she had quite the impact. Aside from starring opposite Hilary Duff in A Cinderella Story, Coolidge also starred on NBC's short-lived Friends spin-off Joey and appeared in According to Jim, Sex and the City, and Frasier. After landing a prominent role in Secret Life of the American Teenager, Coolidge joined CBS's hit sitcom Two Broke Girls until its cancellation in 2017 and played Britney's mom in Glee. Plus, she reprised her Legally Blonde role for Ariana Grande's Thank You Next music video, once again doing the iconic bend and snap move. She had no problems playing her provocative character in the American Pie films and even admitted it came with perks at times. Number 4. Sean William Scott. The role of Stifler was Scott's movie debut and helped make him one of the film's breakout stars, going on to star in Dude, Where's My Car?, Road Trip, Old School, and The Dukes of Hazzard, along with appearing in 3 follow-up American Pie movies. In an interview with BBC, Scott revealed he was only paid $8,000 for the first film. He became so popular that he was even tapped to host the 2003 MTV Movie Awards with Justin Timberlake. In 2011, Scott's rep confirmed to E! News that the actor had voluntarily admitted himself into a treatment center to receive proactive treatment to address health and personal issues. The following year, Scott revealed he was engaged to former Victoria's Secret model Lindsay Frimald, but the couple split in 2013. Following a bit of a break from Hollywood, Scott made his comeback when he was tapped to join Fox's Lethal Weapon after star Klein Crawford's controversial firing. Sean is a fantastic addition to this already amazing cast, Michael Thorne, Fox's president, said in a statement. Lethal Weapon is packed with action, drama, and pure fun, and we can't wait to see Damon and Sean together on screen. 20 years later, Stifler is still Scott's defining role, and that's more than fine for the star. Those characters are so much fun. I'd rather be that guy than more of like the straight guy, he told The Wrap, so maybe I typecasted myself. I don't really care. Number 3. Chris Klein. American Pie was only Klein's second film, following Election, another 1999 hit. And his turn as Oz, the sensitive and singing jock, made him a heartthrob. So did his romance with Dawson's Creek star Katie Holmes, who he dated from 2000 until 2005. Following 2 DUI arrests, one in 2005 and one again in 2010, Klein voluntarily checked himself into a 30-day treatment program to deal with his disease in 2010. I realized I had to get it straight and realize what the fuck was going on because the me that I knew was slipping away, the actor told The Beast in 2012. At that point, fuck acting. Can I even get out of bed? I was a 31-year-old man with bills to pay, a dog to take care of, and my mother's sick with worry, and I'm in jail again? How did I get here? Klein had quite the viral moment when his audition for 2008's Mamma Mia was leaked in 2010 and featured a pretty cringe-worthy and off-key rendition of Lay All Your Love on Me, along with some awkward banter with the casting director. Alas, he lost out to Dominic Cooper. It's kind of amazing to wake up one morning and you see an audition that you did 2 years ago be on YouTube. You think, oh wow, that was terrible. That was a really horrible thing, he told Popcorn's Peter Travers after the video went viral. But keep in mind, those things are never meant for the public to see. It should be an avenue for actors to go to take chances and give their best and see what comes out. He got in on the joke when he later released a parody video. 2015, Klein married Lena Rose Thifault at the Rainbow Ranch in Montana after meeting at a mutual friend's wedding nearly 5 years earlier, and the couple welcomed their first child, a son named Frederick Easton, in 2016. They welcomed a baby girl 2 years later. Number 2. Allison Hennigan. Arguably one of the most well-known members of the cast thanks to her hit TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Hennigan was initially offered the role of Heather, but she turned it down when she read the screenplay and took a liking to Michelle, the surprisingly sexual band geek. Hennigan returned for the 3 follow-up films that focused primarily on Michelle and Jim's relationship. After American Pie, Hennigan, who was one of the oldest cast members at 24, went on to marry her Buffy co-star Alexis Denisof the same year the series ended in 2003, and the couple have 2 daughters, Satyana and Kiva. In 2005, Hennigan's next hit series, How I Met Your Mother, debuted and ran for over 200 episodes before coming to an end in 2014, with the star earning 2 People's Choice Awards for Favorite TV Comedy Actress during its run. So in some ways, she was the most successful of the cast. Number 1. Eugene Levy. One of the sole adults in the film, Levy did the most with his limited screen time, stealing every scene he was in as Jim's dad. But Levy almost turned down the role, which was once offered to Bill Murray, admitting he found the script too vulgar. When I first read the script, it scared me. I said, "No, I can't do this movie," he explained. My manager at the time said, "Well, you should go and take a meeting." And I said, "Why? It's just too out there for me. This is a kid's movie. Why would I want to be in a movie I won't go see?" After meeting with the directors, he realized they were handling the subject matter in a smart, adult way and signed on. He was also encouraged to improvise, something a Second City sketch comedy alum was more than happy to do. "All the scenes in American Pie came out of an improvisation," he told Huffington Post. "I wanted the character to be a real dad, like a real corny dad who cares about their children. I wanted to be the kind of parent that the kids didn't want to hang with. The original version was a little creepy, so I made him more square." One of the only original stars to appear in all of the franchise's films, including the 4 straight-to-DVD movies, the esteemed character actor went on to star alongside his son, Dan Levy, on their hit TV series Schitt's Creek, which they co-created. And it was a major hit to the point where people were really sad when that ended. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at the American Pie franchise and all that went down with some of their cast? Are you surprised at some of the results of their careers once they were off the movies? What was your favorite American Pie movie or cast member? And do you think there will ever be anything like this again? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.